always win.
Hello everyone, welcome to Positive Impact. My name is Joy Elewon and I am your host for today. Positive Impact talks about social issues that affect the family and the society generally. Today we have a very special guest with us. He's going to tell us his personal experience. Well, we've talked about a lot on abuse, domestic abuse, all kinds of abuse, but we have a different kind of abuse we're going to talk about today. For me, it looks like it's emotional, physical, but at the end of the program, I'd like you to tell me what you think. What kind of abuse would you say this is? And our special guest is a very young, promising guy. He is Mr. Teme Davies. We'll see him when we come back. Don't go away.
Can anybody out there hear me?
Welcome back. This is Positive Impact. My name is Joy Elewon. We have Mr. Teme Davies with us. He's going to tell us his own story. You're welcome, Mr. Descent. So tell us about yourself. Who would you say Mr. Teme is?
Well, first of all, I'll have to say hi to the viewers. Hello viewers, my name is Teme Davies, but I'm popularly known as Deja Vu, or you can call me Alika. That's a name from my skit. So, well, I am from River State, Calabar to be precise.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
so tell us about your upbringing. You know, like when you're growing up, what exactly happened?
Okay, well, I stayed with my auntie, my father's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was before, like after 3 years, 4 years, I went back to my.
How old were you when you stayed with her?
I was about 11, 12.
Okay, so you went back to your dad's place.
Yes.
So why was there this transition? You know, moving from one place to
another?
another.
The thing is, my father's siblings are all rich and powerful, so they have this family struggle within themselves.
Okay, so you left your dad's place. Doesn't mean
I know. I left my dad's place because he wasn't buoyant enough.
Oh, at that time.
At that time.
Okay.
Yes, he had an accident that led to some bones shifting, spinal cord disorder, and all the rest.
How long did you stay at your auntie's place?
I stayed up to, I say, 4 years.
Could you tell us your experience staying there within that 4 years?
Well, there are good sides, there are bad sides.
Okay, so let's hear
from the good side.
Okay.
Okay. The good thing is, she took care of me well.
Okay.
Yes. Another thing is, her insight. She has this white man's life, this white insight.
Okay.
You know, there are many people in River State, or should I say, in Nigeria.
Okay.
Some people are like, they have, how will I put this thing now? Okay, some people have the local mindset.
Okay, she has.
Some people claim to have the white man's mindset, but they are still local.
Okay.
Then some people are just there with everything is just there, the white man.
Okay.
So
she has the white man's mindset,
yeah.
And she's not local.
No, at all.
Okay. So that was, the area you said she took care of you. So tell us the other negative part.
To be honest, staying with rich people, it is, how will I put it? It can put you in depression.
No, just give me, who will decide whether you were depressed
The
or
thing
not?
is, I was in all the house chores.
At that age?
Yes, and to be honest, the housemaid, they were like better than me.
No, but if you were doing the house chores, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Do you know what this is like a punishment? It's not like there are house chores that my age and the choices they gave to me.
Okay.
As in, it wasn't corresponding. Both the one way the housemaids
were doing. Okay, but what makes you think it was like a punishment? I want to understand that. Why do you think it's punishment?
Well, because to a point, I was wondering if this is my family or they just took me just to make me
Okay, so when you were staying there, where were you staying? Were you living in the same house, or you staying in the big boys' quarters?
I was staying at the boys' quarters with my grandmother.
Okay, so your grandmother was there.
Yes.
You were staying to take care of a grandmother, or
Something like that. Let me just
there
say.
was no one to take care of her?
Yes. No, there are people, but nobody pays attention to her because she's
okay.
old. Yeah.
Okay. And were you going to school at that time?
Yes.
From there, from your auntie's
Yes.
house? Okay, so how about, when it comes to feeding, do you eat your normal?
No.
Okay, so she takes care of you
Well,
in that aspect of that. Okay, so but you said the housemates were like, you were, you're a family member, but
yes.
you were living like, so a stranger.
Not even a stranger, because when the stranger comes, she treats them well.
Okay.
You get. So the house girls, they're like, they are above me. Let me just put it like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you left and went back to your dad's house, what happened?
Well, we were getting along for like first, normally in a newcomer.
Yeah,
So,
because you were away
yes,
from the family for 4 years.
I won't say I knew immediately, you get, but I later found out my mentality and theirs
were different.
very different.
Okay.
You get.
So why do you say so?
Well, I normally call her my Auntie Lulu. In Auntie Lulu's house, you must have something tangible to do. You must be educated.
Okay.
You must be creative.
Okay.
Then you must be or should I say you must be independent.
Okay.
You get. But when I went back to my dad's house, from her own side, should I say she did some things with love.
Okay. What things did she do with
No,
love?
she did something, I won't say, but she did some things out of love.
Okay.
You get. But in my own house, I noticed before they get, if they want to get something from my dad, they have to get this like they have to get a favor from him.
Who is it they? Who are they?
My brothers, my sisters,
your siblings,
my mom,
family.
everybody.
Okay.
So they have this mentality of exchanging. They will just make maybe me, and maybe if they want something from me, they will make me and another person, maybe one of my siblings, will now how will I put it?
Yeah, I
you understand?
Yeah.
They will
So
just cause confusion. Then we'll just they will just cause conflict. Then we'll get some.
So when they want to get something from your dad, they'll cause conflict between you and your dad.
Yes.
So when you go, you don't get it.
Then they will get it.
Okay, they get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so they make you look bad.
That's just what they do.
Okay.
They talk down almost everything.
Okay.
They don't believe you're going to do anything. They don't believe you can make it. They just.
So they talk to you,
The mentality was
negatively.
the mentality was totally different. Like, okay. At Lulu's house, for example, you say, I want to play football.
Okay.
She will tell you, okay, what is your size of boots?
Okay.
What's your size of jersey? Where do you want to play? Okay, go and check, go and ask, come back and tell me.
Okay.
Do you know how to play? Those are kind of. But for my house, try them. Then my father said, "I want to play ball."
So
I don't agree. We dream, we beat you away.
Okay.
That's just it. We beat you.
For saying that you want to play.
Not for saying. If you don't even talk, don't get them for your mind. They will beat you away. They don't believe you can make it.
Okay.
You get, like, my father is a former PDP chairman, so he's the All Almighty. Yeah, so that's just it.
Yeah, you were talking about, because you just mentioned PDP chairman. So how does, what is the financial aspect? So does it invest in you guys, in education, and
Okay.
necessary things that you need in the house?
The thing is, I'm going to come to your question, but I will start like this. Everybody seems to be following my auntie's strategies, but I think the wrong thing is they don't have the mentality. She's not like acting.
She's real.
She's real, but they are trying to copy her movement. So my dad, when it comes to schools and all the rest, he's going to do it just to be in the competition. But when it comes to self-development, forget it. He's not going to do anything about it. No complaint going anywhere. He's not going to do anything about it.
Okay. So self-development meaning
Meaning,
whatever.
yes, you want to invest. You yourself, yes, I just said.
So he's not going to invest in.
He's not going to even hear you out.
So is it the polygamous home or?
Yes, it's a polygamous home.
Okay. So you have other children.
Yes, he has.
So this is the same thing happens to the other
Everybody,
children.
everybody.
So why do you think that is so? Maybe you guys are not doing things right. He's not happy with you or something.
I won't say that. I won't say that. You know, some people, okay, let me say, most marriages comes from love.
Okay.
Some of them come from struggle. It took me time to understand this particular thing I'm saying. I won't say, let me just come out plain. I just believe our family was just there because of the struggle. It's not like out of love. They manage them.
Okay.
You understand? They manage them that job. Because right from when I was little, this argument, fight.
Okay, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back. When we'll come back, please hold your thought. We'll continue from there.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
Welcome back. This is Positive Impact. My name is Joy, and I'm still talking with Decent Teme Davies. Yes, before we went on break, you were just telling me what was going on in your father's house, because we, talked about your few things that you said you would like to do, and you had mentioned, and you were turned down. For example, like the football experience.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, the thing is, in fact, let me just, because I can express myself easily with pidgin.
Okay.
Correct.
That's better.
Now the thing we see, my father just believes saying I be Alpha and Omega.
Okay.
I come from this particular family where we say everybody now all man for himself.
On your meaning, or your
On your own.
On your own. Okay.
You get. So I started playing football from when I was in secondary school. Okay. With that time when they come out from, because my father didn't go outside go play ball. So when they come out from school, go play ball.
Okay.
You get. Sometimes when they push off for school fees, we go take the risk, go play ball. But most times I wonder how my father they use no say I dey leave school go play ball, because they call him. Where would they play ball? They close to the house. So if you drive from my auntie place, because I just want straight road. If you just drive from my auntie place, you go see me. One day you can't see me. As I reach house, he finish me.
Finish you how?
He beat me ton.
Okay.
We leave that one. There was another time. The one football coach came when he saw me. I was playing. He came. He told my father, "This guy knows how to play ball. Don't worry, no spend anything. You understand? I'll buy boot. I'll buy everything for him. I just want him to be on my team. I won't play competition." My father said no. Say me leave me. He left me. But I still go in training. So you get the competition where we play for Aba. Now for young, now for small boys. So that coach, he don't really get plenty small boys as I be play ball. Okay. So he just cook man. We stay for the same area. So he call me when I go figure. I tell him say I go figure. But the time for the match enter school hours.
Okay.
And that was on a Friday. I know Sigri, I go from break. I just do like I know where I go. So when I go, funny enough, I entered during the second half. I just share you my experience. I entered to the second half. Then I scored 2 goals. They gave me money. They gave me medal.
Really?
Yes, because now it's one street tournament. No going back and coming back again. So you just play the street. I went back to the house. But before I got to the house, I went to my street. My classmate, they ask me, they be like, your father don't see. I say no. I had to leave that place. I went to my grandfather's house with the money. Then I told my grandfather what happened. My grandfather said I should go back. He's going to call my father. As I reach house, my father naked me. Superstar like me superstar like me for my street. He naked me. Yes, he naked me. Put pepper for my nose, put pepper for my eye, push me out.
So where was your mom when this was happening?
Her concern, I just the money I carry come.
Okay, so You were very good in playing football.
Yes, I'm still very good.
But I guess your dad was angry with you because you skipped school. Don't you think so?
No,
Okay. What do you think is the issue?
because as a good parent, once you see your picking, they go one particular direction.
That's the talent.
Yes, you just invest in it. Even right now for other places, them mostly na talent, no be handmade job, na talent mostly. The school say for everybody, school is good, we know that one. Certificate is good, we know that one. But currently now, I know how many people where they come out for school yearly, we need to get a job.
So have you had scouts come to like watch you?
Yes. I played for Port Harcourt City, that is under Coach Zico. Then we had some kind of screening to travel out to play football. Then after the screening, we had another competition for a club, that's Espanyol. It's a club based in Spain. So when after the tournament, the white man came to me and my brother. He wanted to see our parents. Then the coach delegated that same coach that came to beg my father for me to play for his team. He's also a player under the coach Zico. So the coach told the boy to accompany me to the house. So we went to the house. So after he told my father that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. And at that time, my father was still a chairman in a political party. So he was like, he stood up. He was like, no, this is my son. I have money. I can take care of him. Let me just finish school. Don't worry. But after some years, we had a small quarrel. So I was like, you see what he by now, because any small quarrel will get it, they'll be like, go outside, go and store your own. Go, but bros, I did store my own, now you stop my job. Go outside. Go if my cousin come, you tell my cousin, Titi is a man. Let him go outside. But he stopped me for plenty things. Now they only tell you about
what else did he stop you from?
That place I want to enter. I only tell you about the football. So many things. The thing is, I'm also an entertainer. I sing, but my father they agree me go show. Okay. Outside I was go tell and say, this is your picking. Now he good though, but him himself he need agree. Sometimes I feel, to be honest, most times I feel like it's jealousy. No, because he was also playing football.
Who, your dad?
Yes. Okay.
At that time you were playing?
No. When he played football. You get, but I believe my brother and myself, the kind of football we play, he did different from your own. He knows how to play ball, but our own they totally different from your own. So they even tell us about footballers. They even tell us about people you say this one that one, but you know what allow us.
So what does it stop you from
making music? He stopped me from traveling. He stopped me from so many things. That's what I was just saying.
What exactly did he tell you he wanted you to do?
School.
Okay, school.
Yes, but when I went to Ken Saro-Wiwa's Polytechnic, that is Reef Poly. So when I went there, everybody was like, go to school. We go to school now. They abandoned me. In fact, they left me now. Nothing to do. I just did. I could go hang out. I'll go meet my cousins. If I tell you, for my school, they rent house for me. The house where they rent is not be like say they rent them. Now from my mother's sister, we did for the same school. We just graduate. So I went back there. It was like family. I inherited the room from my auntie. So when I went there, everybody they know her already. So she was famous. So the same thing, it just flew. See, you had to use it. I get the woman we get a restaurant for my house front. I go meet her. I had to wash plate for her. If I eat.
Okay, that's why you say they abandoned you.
They abandoned me.
No money,
nothing. Just put me there, go to school.
Okay.
If I try from Buri, come back out after like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they'll come give me 5,000. Like the highest. Now 5,000 from Port Harcourt here to Reef Poly then was like 700 and something. Okay. Not to talk about the extra transport you pay from where we stay to the bus stop, then from the bus stop at Buri to where I stay. Everything you could chop close to 2,000.
and they give me 5,000. Before I go to school, before I get to school, people don't already call me after my money. I had to. I'm owing.
Okay.
You
What are
get
you owing them for feeding?
feeding mostly. Feeding mostly. If I go ask and I go tell my father, say I need textbook. He go first para. He go first shout, talk before he give me the money. And me, I don't sabi how to beg person. That is me. I don't know. That's how for our house generally, both his sisters, everybody around, then they like everybody be like that. They don't sabi beg person.
Okay. So you finished through the poly.
I didn't finish now. I don't go suffer kill myself. I had to drop because the pressure was too much. Because at the time I couldn't fund so many things. I ended up owing so many people.
Okay.
So I didn't even go class. So I had to just leave everything and come back to Port Harcourt. Though my mother was still, but my mother won't be seeing and the money, because everything I want to do from my dad, anything I ask my dad, like anything I tell my dad say I want to do, he could give me the money. But my mother, I need to pass through my mother. Now my mother now I need to add extra money.
Okay.
So now if they do music, she doesn't know anything about music now. She doesn't know anything about football. You get, so now we are our hand go collect extra money. Now it should be back up. If not be like that, my sister leave it.
Okay, so you have to go through her to your dad.
To dad.
So that you give to her,
Then she will give you. If you touch her mind to give you complete to, that's just the thing.
So this has been the case as you guys are going or
this has been the case.
Because you refused to go to, do what your dad wants you to do.
But I actually agreed to do what my dad wants me to do.
Okay.
He said I should go to school. I go to school.
Okay,
but they were not taking care of me. Even my uncle that they reported me to called me one day. Okay, I called him when I was in school. I was like, uncle, I found my people then after we've like talked, I've greeted him, we don't talk reach a particular extent. So I can't ask him for money. He can't be like, Titi, I don't have money now. Or don't worry, I will see you. He can't call. Those my aunties, I call all of them. The same story. You get, then after I converse, because I need to go school again, I can't come back. I just look for one format. Because my father is stronger, my mother is stronger, the children, everybody is stronger, my aunt is not stronger. So myself, I cook my say I need to go. I come back as Condi. So after that time, my auntie will call me. If see the thing, my auntie will call me. You don't want to go to school? I say, auntie, when I go to school, I shall beg you money, no give me. Then shut up, then cut call. There's one auntie, let me not call the name. That one, I even call her so that she blocked my auntie, blocked my line.
Okay.
For how much? 20,000. She blocked my.
So after this experience, what decision did you take? What did you decide to do? Apart from moving back home, what did you do with it?
I decided to do it on my own because I lost hope.
What did you do on your own?
I had to hook up with my friends. I have to be creative. I had to learn so many things on the internet. I had to follow. The thing is, when I was in school, I used this because I told my dad I wanted to do. My department, computer science. Okay. You get, so I had to tell, yes, that's what I was doing. I told my dad I needed a computer because on the computer we do our assignments, we do tests, I need it for everything. So he said, okay. That one I don't pass through my mother. My mother don't go add her own money. So when he gave her the money, she gave me what I needed. What I needed was 80,000, and I believed because I know they went in this course. I believe say now like 100,000 she tell her. Because when she came, she come out small of the money, give me the 60,000. I can't tell her say mom say 80. She say, ma just go. I go buy the laptop, and so I had to go into DJing.
Okay, doing DJ.
I had to go into DJing from visual DJ, so I was going to shows in Bori. I was earning 12K from two popular nightclubs in Bori. So that's how I started. From one show, one connect to another.
Okay, what else did you do?
That was mainly what I did when I was in school till I came out. Then I started doing it when I was out. Although with enough struggle. My father didn't give me anything.
So is it just peculiar with you or with all the children? This same thing happening with everybody?
I would say yes, but on the normal, I'm not supposed to speak for everybody. But I would say yes. Because everybody they complain, I mean they come with.
Okay.
You get, but nobody. The thing is, in my house, nobody can tell my father, you are like this, you are like this, you are like this. So one of the things he's angry about is, now maybe the only person don't tell him to his face. Even his sisters, they fit tell and see. They all everybody maintain their side. Nobody want. My mother no go fit tell her. So now maybe the best way, if my mother misbehave, I tell you, you misbehave. You talk, I tell you, you talk, I tell you. So the two of them, they always feel like they challenge them. But that's the truth.
Okay, so let's talk about your present now.
Okay.
So what are you doing now with yourself?
Well, I'm still. I would just say I'm on a project. So many projects.
Okay.
But all at a particular goal for a particular target. You get, first, I still do my singing, but on a low. I'm a skit maker.
Okay.
That's what I'm pushing for now. I'm a promoter. I do events, so I'm just all over the entertainment world.
Okay. So are you thinking about going back to school?
Yes, but not as a broke boy.
Not as a broke boy.
Yes.
so okay. So let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
Welcome back, viewers. This is still Positive Impact, and my guest remains Davies, Teme. So now tell us about your present. What you're doing presently now.
Well, for now, I'm all about my skits.
Okay.
That is the skit making, Alika, and poverty.
Okay. That's the title.
That's like the both characters, so it's still the title. Well, the thing is the pressure for the house. Like currently, the house is like a war ground. I find comfort when I am acting, when I am all up. Like everything about the skit gives me comfort. Everything about entertainment gives me comfort. The music, the events, the promotion, the connect, everything just gives me the comfort because currently everything is about depression. Depression covers me.
So why are you depressed?
Because I'm majorly my family. My house is like a war ground. I have a baby mama now because that my past was like so I have a baby mama now, and I also have a baby, and we all stay together with my parents.
Okay.
But I don't think my mother is enjoying it. So she can't talk. She don't talk to me. My mother can't. She don't talk to me. So she actually she passed through my father. So every day we have fights, series of quarrels. Even when I'm not present, if I just come, they don't carry the matter to my body. Then we quarrel.
Okay.
So it's like back to back, back to back, back to back.
Okay,
So
but I'm really interested in your skits. So let's see some of his skits.
My girl come, my girl. Your girl come. Hello?
Oh, I'm not too much.
I fit come now, I fit come. Presidential, yeah. I know the place, I fit come. Say, man, come presidential.
You enjoy.
Woman! Look at the place, there.
Presidential. Presidential. Yes. If you just walk past LL1 small, then you go that left side for LL1. You can't be like say the soup no come sweet because it be the inside food.
Continue.
You understand? So they come put a man, I come put the same guy woman. But if I want I put small oil inside.
At the go hotel.
Yes, now make I tell you say the engineer say the generator knock because of say we mistake put credit. I call the house. How manage Maggie come over plenty for this stew?
I don't need your help again. I go find my way. I know where they go. I go find my way. I don't need your help again.
I not hear word. I get coconut head.
Hope you enjoyed that. That's beautiful. You're really doing well. And so how long have you been doing this?
I would say 4 months. I have the team is, I have a team,
Okay.
but the team is doing everything. I just play the role. I have my director, Krusu Inamdi. Like, I have my co-actors, Bella, Kirago, them plenty.
And this doesn't cost you much?
No. We are friends now, so we just, the depression reached some people. So to fight the depression, we had to look for something else to do. So we decided to just put in work. that way.
Okay, so you do this, you write the scripts for the skits?
Not all.
Okay.
My cousin that is also my director, that is Ikusu Inamdi. He writes some, he directs. I have another of my cousin, Benjamin. He's the one that does the shooting. I do the editing. Then I do some of the writing. Okay. My cousin do some of the writing.
So how far do you want this to go?
This is like, how will I put it? Like this particular skit making is giving me the attraction I need. Okay. So I think I'm loving it. So it's just ahead.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad that you have something, you know, that would really give you like peace, joy in your heart. So I really thank you for coming to the show to, you know, talk about yourself, and so somebody out there can learn how to turn a bad situation to a good one. So thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with us. Viewers, we finally come to the end of this program. Please send in your comments and let us know what kind of abuse you think this is. And just share it. We'll be very glad to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, Excel TV. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. God bless.
Of peace, I have victory in you, the living word, Lamb of God. I have victory in you. A seed of Abraham, a joint heir with Christ, the victory.